Okay. I'll turn off. I'll turn off. Sure. You didn't go off. Immediately.
I feel like I couldn't wait for a couple hours.
You did. That's what I was thinking. For that. A few more mandarins and get to it.
Can you get me some mandarins too? Thanks. some of them taste like lemons.
It's still vitamin C.
Here goes that.
What? I know.
You did that just to be agreed. Yeah, I didn't want to talk to him.
People have had. What?
You talk about
I know. What are they
giving a
thinking?
blowjob is fucking creepy.
I know. It's so creepy. Alright, dude.
I don't like him. And I'm not gonna fight with him. I just don't like him. If I don't.
He's still a viewer. You know what I'm saying? He's viewed all night, so.
I know, but if I don't like someone, I can't look like him.
What?
Pretend. But I'm also not gonna fight.
You don't have to like the viewer.
I know.
That's how it goes. One time we dealt with it pretty good.
I ignored it. Hey! Blank? Here you have the rest of the Mandarin Feast. Good.
You good on those mandarins?
I ate a lot of them.
Need my vitamin C, dude.
Your vitamin C later. Pick plugginess. Will you do the pluggy plug thing that I need you to pluggy plug? Listen, you gotta make sure you get up to half the call. Click in the field.
No.
Green lights. Click field. talk because
What
like
makes your skin dry? Oh, the pills?
the Tazarac.
What's that?
It's a cream that I use, but like it doesn't make me dry at all. Everyone's like, I'm peeling. Why doesn't that happen to me? I must have like the oiliest skin.
You peeling?
People, yeah, everybody peels from it, not me though.
Most always those stories about like skin creams. Buddy,
Should it be peeling though?
no. You got an entire
What?
piece of bread.
Just help with wrinkles too.
Hmm? What is? Yeah, probably. It's a retinol or something, right? Isn't it? Come here, buddy. Come here, boy. Mom tried to make me think you were dirty.
But is this something that like you have to get or cover?
I have no idea. Is it just a cream?
It's a cream.
Why does it matter then? Oh yeah. Oh, baby, little fish. I'm tired here. Okay, so I can go back. I can use my voice. Then I can go back on voice.
Yeah, I love your voice.
Like I can talk
I love your voice.
on my channel. Okay. exist around the world. He's just one. He's just one. I'm ready to sit down here. You're gonna be bad boy. He doesn't like when I'm not settled in. Playing. Then I move around too much before I start liking. do this? Are you gonna talk or not?
I don't know.
Okay. Show them with the pig stuff.
Okay.
Okay, ready and live.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Crash. No. Can't be. Sweet. It didn't freeze.
Who's here? What's going on out there? I told you I was not to be distant. Oh my. Come in. Come in and let me see you. How did you get in here? And how did you know to come now? Tonight of all nights, when we are finally ready to answer the call of the machine god's infinite wisdom. Surely, your arrival here is not coincidental.
I'm looking for Allison Stanek.
That woman's
Of
head.
course you are. And you have
What?
found her on the
This
eve.
crazy woman I just met in the game.
But do you seek counsel?
Oh my.
Assistance in your prayers or meditations? Or are you here to join us? To free yourself from this prison of flesh and give yourself to the glory of the singularity.
Huh?
If there is any way your High Priestess can be of assistance to you, I am more than
That
happy
person's
to
fucked up
provide.
head.
I want to ask you about the bombs you built for the attack on Ruzicka Station.
Is that all? My augmented brother Victor is a brave man and a great leader. When he asked me to build some of my little ones for him, I was proud to accept.
I know Victor. If he's behind these attacks, I'd like to have a talk with him.
After our flesh-flood oppressors sent one of their dogs to murder Talos Racker, Victor moved his base of operations to a research center in the Swiss Alps. Garm, I believe it is called.
Garm? Okay, I got it.
That is why you came here? You entered this sacred place to solicit my help against Victor's holy revolution? Traitor! Blasphemer! And I believed you were one of us.
I am. I just have a more inclusive idea of who us is.
Then you have become their willing slave. But not I. I have felt the boots of the police as they spat on me and mocked me for who I was. I could have lain down, like you. But I persevered. And the machine god has given me my reward. I emerged from the crucible enlightened.
2 days before I start the COVID fast, and reduce my food intake and increase my water intake. So, yeah.
What are you doing?
For the next 2 days.
I use your colon cleanse, so I'm learning
This
about
is
it.
what the color cleanse looks like. You get 3 boxes.
I thought you were learning about old people again.
No.
So, that's lifestyle, biobalance, diet, biobalance, bio-wheatgrass. So a whole lot of different shades that you've got to cycle over the 3 days. And this is what your sheet, information sheet looks like. We tell you what to take at what time. Over 3 days. So yeah, that's what you'll get. So you start off with wheatgrass. And half an hour later, biobalance and biodiet. 12 hours later, biocell. 12 hours later, biobalance, biobalance.
And then the first thing you did was help Victor blow people up, making life even worse for the augmented in this city.
It is true. What Victor did has led to more suffering. But when our oppressors first spilled power, they gave us no choice but to fight back. And why shouldn't we? They are flesh-flawed. Cancer upon us all. And there is only one way to fight a cancer. You must burn out every single cell of it.
Biobalance in the shaker. Gonna shake it all up. Gets the correct link, so you need to drink that. Is so 10% biocell in 250 milliliters of water.
What?
And then you just shake it.
What is he saying? I can't hear it.
Mix it all up.
What's that?
Time for my next shot of biobalance, bio diet. cell. So now time for dinner, and it's
Victor's
gonna
not a
be
surgeon, he's a
bio
butcher.
diet,
Cutting away the good people with the
bio
bad.
balance,
People like your father, who's always stood by you no matter
and then
what.
in there, shake it
There
all
are
up,
a lot out there like him, and bombs don't
and sit and
differentiate.
wait. Finish off the day,
Father, you
wheatgrass,
sweet man.
9 p.m.
I hope Victor's attacks will
I'm
continue.
having mine at 9 p.m. Oh, it says
Continue. You mean there's gonna be more of them?
Well,
before
you don't
sleeping.
think I built only 3 of my little ones for him, do you?
Shake this up.
I gave him enough to destroy the entire city. Now you will excuse me. I have my own pressing
Right,
concerns
shake
to
this up.
contend with.
And then sit back
we're
and
not done
watch. See what comes out.
Allison?
Okay, so I'm now into my second day of the colon cleanse. The first day I had no bowel movements. And some on the second day some severe detox symptoms, severe headaches, flu-like symptoms. So I'm about to show you guys what came out of me on the first day.
That's the back of the head.
It's a bit gross, so
This kind of tech before.
if you can't handle it, maybe you best look away at this stage. But if you're interested in doing a colon cleanse and you need proof that there is such a thing called mucus plug, and you want a product that works, not that I'm trying to sell a product, but there are some good products out there. I just chose the one I chose to use because 3 days is better than a
What's Victor's
30-day one.
I do not know.
It's short, it's quick, and I've done a 30-day one before. It's very intense, and I had to take some time off work, but the 30-day one works better if you have the time and the mental focus and less stress in your life. That's the main thing. You cannot have a demanding lifestyle if you're gonna do the 30-day fast. So I just decided to do the 3-day fast because I haven't done it for a while. Okay, so here goes. I'm gonna show you what came out of me on the second day of the fast. I'm actually gonna grab it. Okay, so you can see.
I don't want to see it. What is it?
Just like-
What is
He's
it?
picking up his poop.
I knew it was poop. I don't want to see it.
He did a colon cleanse and
No,
he's
my wife
picking
poop.
up his own poop. He's picking up his own
Get that
poop.
smut off here.
This
is
I'm
disgusting.
now on
You're sick, dude. What a
day
sick person.
2.
He's gonna
Just
get
the
sick.
one lot came out of me. It smells a bit
Ew.
of grass and stuff.
Nobody's born augmented.
So yeah, that's what came out of me. Mostly, I think that the first clue into the colon cleanse is gonna be what's in your stomach and bowel system, and then after that, I'm hoping that once that's been cleaned out of my tubes, then a more deep, clean, severe fast will come out.
Agony and
Sorry,
suffering.
a more deep,
Futile
clean,
attempts
severe
to avoid them.
mucus.
Moments of happiness are quickly shattered by this reality.
I will show
The
you
ascension is our only hope of deliverance.
my next lot. If you don't
Why are you
watch
showing
it,
this to me?
it's
I don't want to see this.
I think it's very important.
This is
that you
harassment.
know what's inside your body? You know, we all of us are just all.
What's inside our body? What a sick
I
person.
I think it's important.
Where is he able to post this?
YouTube.
He allowed this man post himself playing with this shit
What do you
for
mean?
educational purposes?
It actually is.
It's disgusting.
I think a lot of people want to know.
Ugh.
He-
Why'd you have to ruin my experience?
I was
I was already creeped out enough at this game.
You're so negative.
I know.
He took days off of work to
He's a
poop.
sick person.
Oh my god, he picked it up again.
He doesn't. He just did this for views.
That isn't true. There's one thing in this world you can always rely on. Your father. Go to him. You know he'd never reject you. Have faith that he'll take care of you, and you can build on the foundation he provides.
And when he dies, where does that leave me? Alone and in pain once again. You have left me confused. Your visit at this fateful time cannot be coincidence. It forces me to question my certainty. Am
I talked this person out of killing himself. I talked this person out of killing
himself. And what about
Just
this
do
guy?
focus, focus, focus. And this woman won't kill themselves.
Quiet.
I did it.
Right.
Great.
The person
But I
didn't
still
actually
need to
die.
stop Victor.
Yeah.
Speech check.
I've already told
Yeah.
you where he is. And since I do not know what his plans are, there is
So
Win.
a
nothing
few
more I
hours
can tell
later,
you.
I got my next proof.
I'm not the one who's going to be asking.
Still seems kind of like the same like the
Nice.
first one.
These men are going to take you.
Nice. And I arrested her. And she's arrested.
They will treat
I
you
don't know.
like
Got
this.
you, bitch.
It looks like there's mucus in there.
None of them must suffer for
It's
what I
hard to
did.
tell.
They won't.
Uh,
Promise.
If it is, I'm happy. It's come out of
Arrested.
me. It's not in me anymore. You can see that. It looks like all mucus, so it's either the product.
Please, is it still his toilet bowl? Please, it's the person's toilet bowl.
Smiley.
I
Static and
just
arrest
can't
coach, right?
believe
That's
Okay,
awesome.
post this on YouTube.
talk to
Oh my
you,
god.
No, but just a
This
second.
guy's
I'll get
playing with this
Jensen,
boob.
you and Fletcher find
What?
something?
It's bigger
How
than
is
you
this
thought.
acceptable?
Where can I meet you?
At Chicane's
sorry.
place. We're
The
flying
dog
in
doesn't
now.
like this
Miller.
sick stuff. I arrested it.
People are
I
sick,
arrested
man.
the cult.
They overshare.
Jensen, you still got that calibrator on you? If you do, man, I'm ready to optimize that crazy system of yours. I got everything I need now to fix you up real good.
You mean the way you fixed me up last time?
No, no, no. This is gonna be different, huh? On
Thought you were
Backland's
dead.
honor. Just get to the lab and you'll see.
Well, let's do it. Got these motherfuckers in the cult. And I'm gonna get my Augs jacked up by the Og Doctor. Sweet. What the hell am I missing now? I gotta go to the store too. And I robbed the shit out of this place. What do they put in the back of their fucking
What
heads?
has happened?
Ah, the Interpol man. Why, mother? Why?
That's just so creepy.
Why do you interfere?
Head augmentations.
Leave us alone.
Cyborg. This is creepy. What do they do to their heads?
Why, mother? Why?
It's really creepy what they do to their heads. It's like really, really gross.
Free us! Free the mother!
Really gross and creepy.
Why do you interfere?
A ton of apple chip, apple cores. Bomb maker. Stun gun. I robbed this whole apartment, yeah. You still watching that disgusting movie?
Oh my god, it's just hilarious. This
Why do
guy
you
just,
interfere?
he's like, I'm doing this for you.
For who? For the viewers?
Seems kind of like the same like the first one.
Why is he disgusting? Though that's
I
quite.
don't know. It looks like there's mucus in there, but
Does it show
it's
its
hard to
face?
tell. If it is, I'm happy. It's come out of me. It's not in me anymore. You can see that. That looks like all mucus, so it's either the product
Stop sharing.
that becomes like gluey or whatever. I'm not sure.
You
But
the one?
I can't believe he's allowed to
the
post that.
lining in the middle is the poo, and then it's like encased like a sausage. You know, the skin of a sausage. That plasticky stuff. That's kind of like the mucus lining on the outside, which then lines the inside of the colon. From what I can see, because it's kind of like shaped like my colon. See, I can push my finger through it. Here goes my thumb. My thumb's going through it there. I was also hoping to maybe see some worms or something, but nothing in there. The smell is kind of like
Awesome.
I said earlier, on grass, cow dung, and normal poo smell. You all must be asking, how could I do this? But I'm doing it for your sake. I've done it for my sake and for your sake, so that you guys can see what's actually in us. You know, if you're eating meat and milk and cheese and dairy
What happened?
and all other stuff, this is the stuff that's gonna come out of you. Now, like I said earlier on, I've done a more severe cleanse in 2008. That was for a month, and I got out some darker stuff came out of me then. So this is only the third poo, and we'll see if any more come out. But here you can see this is more mucusy, very, very mucus, and I'd like to think that this is what was giving me a severe headache 2 days ago, because I was just lying down late all day. For me, this is very, very interesting to see what was actually in my body and now it's out, you know. This is just amazing. That's the shit that we harbor. Just amazing.
Do I have a merchant here? Just a question. Beer, it would have been a merchant, but I killed him. What's up at home?
Thanks to a perfected this is Eliza Cassell.
This person is in their house. Okay. Convicted guy. Nothing unusual. where it actually is. I like that bookshelf. There it is. His office. There it is.
Shit. Did you hear? Talos Rucker's dead.
I heard that somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool, right? Now we can get some real progress. He was making us look like wimps.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? Rucker didn't deserve what happened to him.
Something tells me our politics aren't the same, Jensen. Me, I think this whole martyr thing is exactly what we need. But, let's maybe focus on things we can agree on, huh? Like optimizing that crazy rig of yours. You got a calibrator for me or what?
God, that's creepy. Back of his head.
All right. Please, tell me this is what a neuroplasticity calibrator looks like.
That's the one! Okay, this won't take long, I promise. And don't worry, man, I never screw up 2 in a row. Spent a lot of time prepping for this one.
Just try not to take anything.
That wasn't so bad, right? How do you feel?
I feel fine. I feel lighter.
I fixed you. Death to all your limits. Whatever implant you want to activate, you activate. 0 consequences.
That sounds pretty good. Thanks, Kohler. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Just get out there and make me proud. Go make use of all that cool shit.
My friends, everybody is a responsibility. You know that today there are more than 1 million people in the United States who having failed to use colon irrigations have had their colon unnecessarily amputated or sections of it removed.
It's kind of cool.
As long as they live, they will never have any control whatever within bowel elimination. Would you like to be in that predicament? Would you like to have your evacuation take place in a
See.
day and night?
Yeah.
Waste.
He's right.
If by accident or carelessness the bottom of the
I've done everything I can for you.
cause insults and embarrassing loneliness or dark
Pig, pig,
Whoa.
pig.
What? Whoa, what are you doing?
No, no. This
Please, leave.
No,
Come
no,
on.
wait. No, this is informative. There's no poop. There's no poop. Just listen. Okay.
I don't want to watch.
No, you don't have to watch it. It just says
With a cool
neglecting your
hand.
colon. Just listen.
I don't want to listen.
No.
Your body is your responsibility.
No, it just says neglecting your
I know,
colon. Just look what it says.
Do you know that today there are more than 1 million people in the United
Please,
States
please.
who
I don't want it in my face. I'm listening.
failed to use colon irrigations, have had their colon unnecessarily amputated or sections of it removed. As long as they live, they will never have any control whatever over their bowel elimination. Would you like to be in that predicament?
Oh,
Would you like to have your evacuation take place in a bag hanging day and night on
my
your
God.
waist?
no.
If by accident or carelessness the bottom of the bag should open up or leak, the ghastly result is an embarrassing, filthy mess all down your leg, your foot, and on the floor. It
Oh,
can
he
happen.
said that about the bag thing.
It
You
has
should know if they have them. They should have to wear a necklace.
Let me ask you, why do you continue to allow the 20, 30 or more years of corrupt feces, poo and waste matter accumulated in layers on the inside of the wall of your colon to remain there?
You got a colon cleanse. This guy's a
Let
100%
alone
right.
you continue to deny its
He has a
existence when you
million
can see
videos about
that your
colon
stomach
health.
is
He's right.
round and bloated. Why do you allow it to remain there when it can be gradually removed with advantage and benefit to your health in
This is
general?
torture. This is just
No sewage system of any kind is immune from
Torture.
trouble if material is put into it which will eventually
This is
plug
torture.
it up somewhere along the line.
No, this is
I'm educating people.
If the colon is neglected, each passing year has its ravaging effect on the sewage system of the body. My friends, watch your colon. The accumulative putrefaction and fermentation which takes place in the colon causes offensive odors to escape from the body through the pores of the skin. You may not notice it, and a few people do notice it on themselves, but others can detect this offensive emanation. If your colon is still part of your midriff, thank God for it. If I were you, I would waste no time and go get a colon irrigation. As I have already stated, more than 1 million people in our country have failed to cleanse their colon with irrigations. They have developed stomach and colon trouble and were rushed to the hospital for an exploratory operation. When they came out from under the anesthetic, they discovered to their everlasting regret that a section of their colon had been removed, depriving them of any future control or normal function of their bowels. This is called a colostomy. Henceforth, the waste matter and feces would flow into it to be collected in a bag which they would have to wear attached to their waist as long as they occupied a physical body. Such people cannot afford to gamble on waiting until the bag is full before emptying it because they have no control over their evacuation. An accidental overflow would be too embarrassing to describe, and it would certainly never be forgotten, either by the victim or the bystander. This bag must be emptied, washed, or replaced when little more than half filled, as long as they live. What a wanting, frightful, hideous prospect for any self-respecting, constipated individual to contemplate. Wherever he or she is, wherever he or she goes, that bag must constantly be there, attached to the waist, emptied when necessary every day and night, year after year, until the mortician removes it permanently.
theoretically the case. I mean, I get it. It's funny, haha, colon poop, but like,
He's so
like
right.
he's right. He is right.
So right.
You can't argue with this guy. I think he needs to do one. I think he's right.
But later, I gotta do this game thing first. I think I have to kill that guy that just fixed me up. Because I'm afraid he planted something in me. He's gonna try to activate it later.
The cost of neglecting your cook.
Okay.
What?
He's right.
What?
He's definitely right.
Dude, you know he's right. He like
The way he says it makes you feel like
no, I mean he was playing around with his own poop, so you know he's not just saying that. He's fucking
it's
serious.
disgusting. Maybe it's just like an excuse.
No,
You're
I think that
hurt
he's right because if
player.
you get parts of your colon removed, you do have a shit in the back forever.
I have heard of people doing that. Didn't Big Jack say he had a part of his asshole removed? I think diet matters a lot though too.
It does, but
You shouldn't eat like
meat and dairy.
yeah, let's quit that stuff.
No, but like regular poop, you gotta be on a regular poop schedule.
I feel like we need to kill this guy. Can I pull a gun out here? That's interesting. Is that actually true though? Pull it out. Pull it out. They're not gonna let me kill him. He's totally gonna activate something in me later. I had no choice. Kinda wanted to use new Augs, but I trust this guy. He has a lot of stuff in the back of his head. Bear, hey Bear. None of that. You coming up here or no? How do they use touchscreens? What it does is stare at that one screen all day. Not even scrolling. I can't kill him. I don't know. I think I might have to reload it. Come here. I'm gonna use.
This guy's dead too. Like his voice, I love it.
Where you going, Bear? Hey, no. None of that. None of that, Bear. I'm being too paranoid about the game, maybe.
I've done everything I can.
No, we'll see. Okay.
For you.
This guy is so funny. Dog, F you!
go to the merchant. That's what I really need to do. I need to sell shit. Come here. Come here, buddy. Is he still playing with... Come on, buddy. You there? Anyone else around? A few people would see me. Okay. I gotta go find the store.
Nothing suspicious here.
Ooh.
Look out.
I can't deal with this.
What?
You can't force me to speak to you.
With what? Wait. What does he do this? Way down this street to find him. Way down. So this guy.
That's the kisses.
Keep going. Take a left down an alley when you see one. This is it. This will do.
He's unable to carry on the last of the digestive and nourishing processes. Function was intended for weight. You see, in order to live, the human body must be nourished.
Another stun gun.
The cells
Just gotta pick it up. I would sell it.
in the anatomy
I didn't get this
are
thing.
live organisms with an amazing degree of resilience and elasticity.
Anyway,
To be able to
I can't pick it. I'm selling all these. That guy in that store.
cells and tissues.
Stay back. The owner.
We are trying
Not
to
yet.
secure the scene.
Think he could have been inside the shop?
No, the fire department says the place was empty. Fucking Augs won't be happy until the whole city burns down.
There's a place down. Oh, it's a good raid.
Hey, you. We got multi-tools for sale inside.
In the market for something, aren't you? You've come to the... Welcome, welcome.
You got multi-tools?
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not Isolate. They don't come in black.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
More fucking discs?
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets. But we will. And you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it.
Goddamn.
All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look?
Yes, that's what I want.
Sell to buy.
Give you a damn. Just go to that criminal.
Sure.
Great.
Did you take
Go
my
ahead.
software from me? Oh, God.
That's awesome.
Why didn't you want to sell it to him? Do you even give me something more? You better give me money. No, I want to sell a ton of shit to you. Still couldn't remember. Huh? I thought I had more than one stun gun. So 5, A7, Apple A7s. There's a lot of this in, so
I really admire this guy for talking seriously about this.
That's sick. Guy's a sick person. No, I picked up. I swear I picked up another fucking. So like 2 more of these, really. How many do I need? I'm gonna sell these. Combat rifle ammo. Where's that? Sell this. Okay, there's everything I can't possibly use. Yeah. This guy, I don't think he has anything for me to buy. Stun gun. Does he have one tool? No. Okay, I just got out of this. This shit sucks. Let me leave.
Nothing for me.
So long, Mr. Mirror Shades.
Got a ton of money now. I need a new merchant.
The whole department has gone to shit.
Maybe they fucked up this cool clock.
This area is closed to the public due to an ongoing police investigation. Move away!
We're going vegan. This is alright. This guy's convinced.
I'm over. I don't want to talk. I don't want to hear about.
He's convinced me.
Gonna stop eating meat. Okay.
We're all food diet. He's right. He's right.
this one's level 5. Shit. Something good is definitely in there. Fence? See anything? Let's just get this over with quick. Cops around. Okay. It took no time for level 5. Just why? Why is this level 5? I've been fucking had. I don't see a single thing in here. Broke it. There's fucking nothing in here. Look at all that. Level 5 lock, that's bullshit. Alright.
Prec! Jsem v lekáči,
Byla nalezena v uličce, rozřezaná na kusy. Občany nabádáme, aby zůstali bdělí a aby se v noci zdrželi na bezpečných a...
Tady by tě nemělo nic zajímat.
Oh.
So you found the bomb maker. Linked everything to art.
He's right.
Not exactly.
He's right.
Jesus, Jensen.
He's so
We
right.
did find the bomb maker. Allison Stanek, a local resident. We have her in custody now. But she told me she'd made dozens more bombs before we arrested her. And she delivered them to Viktor Marchenko.
So it was art.
Something more is going on here, Miller. Have you had a chance to backtrace the pocket secretary I gave you?
Not yet, but I will, when I get back to the office.
Good. Because Stanek also told me that Marchenko has a base of operations in the Swiss Alps. A research facility called GARM. That sound like something ARC has the resources for to you?
I'll contact McCready. Get him and a few analysts to work up a plan.
We need to move on this now. Chicane and I can fly there and back, get a lay of the land, while Mac and his team do the research.
Really? Got it all figured out in that clockwork head of yours. What the hell? I'm in.
You got enough fuel to get to Switzerland?
To get us there, sure.
Fine, do it. But this is recon only. Do not engage. Contact me the minute you have something.
Yes, sir.
You've proven yourself so far on this one, Jensen. Don't screw it up.
Copy that. Miller's not used to giving compliments, is he?
He's getting static from the brass. Starting to riot in Gollum over that shit with Rucker. I'm sure he doesn't blame you. Much. Anymore.
And what do you think?
I think tracking that bomb maker was some fine work. If
the intel you got from her stands true, Golem City will be the least of our problems. So what do you say we go find out how deep in it we are, right? You all set?
Oh my god.
And so keep in mind that if you are white, you should start colon cancer screening at the age of 50. If you're African American, you should start the screening process at 45. If you have any family with colon cancer or colon polyps, you need to start earlier.
Ew.
Thanks very much for looking at this YouTube
I'll throw up.
and the rest of our YouTube videos. And
That's the worst part of YouTube.
first.com.
I can't believe how disgusting that is.
Yeah, this doctor just like uploads the video. He's like, there's no way this man followed the preparation. Doctors always do this now. They fucking YouTube videos. They like out patients. Parasites are in one. Oh, sick. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, are you kidding me?
What?
This person has pinworms, like worms in their colon during a colonoscopy.
That's
Holy
gross.
shit, dude, this is horrifying.
What were they eating?
Probably not. We're going vegan. This is the worst shit ever. Oh my god, this is horrible. Lay eggs in your asshole. You gotta go vegan. This This is a fucking nightmare.
From the worm and parasite in the fecal material. And that's how the animal being produces. Okay, so here's the very end of that worm. This is the last segment which is being produced. And they would have started off as very small segments near the neck of the parasite. And as the parasite gets older, they become further and further back, become more mature, bigger. The old ones which are currently in the intestine. Okay, as we move further down the intestine, we come across the second of the two tapeworms. And it's quite interesting to note that the position of these worms, they're not exactly together. They're three aside along the intestine, so they're sort of avoiding each other to some extent and finding a different part of the intestine to inhabit. The length of the small intestine is about 7 meters in an adult human. These worms can maybe get up to about 10 meters in length. So the worm itself, quite often, is fully mature, it's very full, and coiled up, so to speak, and less space in the intestine. Inside each segment are quite significant muscle systems, and they can actually move to different parts of the intestine, detaching and then reattaching to them. We're now moving to the third worm. Here we can see an actual very front end of the worm. This is called the scolex, and we can actually see there are 4 suckers. So these suckers grasp onto the wall of the intestine and they hold the worm in place. Other tapeworms might have some hooks around the top as well, which they sort of anchor into the intestine. These worms don't have any intestine. They simply absorb the nutrients across the body walls. They don't actually eat anything. They absorb as well as the intestine absorbs food. So does the worm itself. In most cases, the worms themselves don't cause a huge problem to the host. Generally speaking, the intestine is full of nutritional material, which is sufficient for the host and also sufficient for the parasite, even if there are only 3 of those parasites there.
Oh my god. What the fuck is that?
meat. How about that?
Yeah.
That's key.
Left untreated, they may cause diseases such as alveolar hiatic disease. Roundworms, such as pinworms and hookworms, lay eggs around the anus, which causes itching. From there, they are spread through clothing, bed sheets, and through hands. Some symptoms are bloody stools, fatigue, and insomnia.
Not quite. Let me take care of some things first.
Cause heart problems.
You know where I'll be.
E. coli and other protozoa enters the body through contaminated water and undercooked ground beef. It secretes toxic waste, causing your intestinal tract to become inflamed. Symptoms include bloody diarrhea, vomiting, and abdominal cramps. You may experience any of these symptoms that have been mentioned, and it's possible that they are associated with other conditions. However, experiencing as many as 4 to 7 of these conditions at the same time indicates that you may in fact have harmful organisms in your system. If so, I recommend that you use a natural harmful organism cleansing supplement to remove them from your body. And
Well said,
I
man.
recommend everybody do a harmful organism cleanse at least 2 times a year. For more great health advice on healthy living and organic choices, please visit us at globalhealingcenter.com.
Yeah, fire it up.
I know it's not.
Ground just popped up on radar. Keep us beyond visual range and engage DRFM jamming. Scan the facility from the air with
Negative. I'm gonna find out what's being planned. I gotta get inside.
crazy. We have no way of knowing what's in there.
I'm tired of flying this limousine around. Did you say you wanted to get back in the action?
Fine. Not setting us down.
What sign of color you call me? Just want to have a lousy afternoon.
Oh god. Oh god.
But don't worry, most parasites are completely harmless and are also asymptomatic, meaning they don't produce symptoms. Sometimes they will produce symptoms, though, and those will generally be weight loss,
With ammo back and stuff to
carbohydrates,
find some along the way.
nausea, gas, bloating, or feeling tired. My story starts on the subtropical island Malta. While I was there, my stool suddenly changed. It became very yellow and was sweating. I actually had to use an anti toilet paper roll. And I wish I had liked it because my stool was so tight. Just looked like that. That letter got me to the flush. I thought this was very weird, but
So this has intestinal parasites.
so basically just this. After coming home, my stool was normal again up until around 2 months later, when all of a sudden my stool was changing. First, it was like it was constipated. While I would typically go to the bathroom every day just like clockwork, suddenly it had been 3 days that I hadn't gone to the bathroom. And then when it finally came out, it was long.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
What?
You really must avoid taking those wrong turns. A little taste, so at the end you understand what you're interfering with. Give my regards to Towers.
I thought there'd be more blood. You said Rocco was covered in it. Rocker had more meat in him than this one. Maybe that's the difference.
But you're sure he'll die?
The Orchid has no mercy. His end will come. It will be slow, and it will be painful. Just time enough for a man to think on his sins.
First time he was jump me like right here.
He found us. It means the facility is compromised. We should move out.
No. We were warned that this one was coming. We have time before they start searching for him.
If you are certain, what about your friends from Ark?
Those fools have outlived their usefulness. Let them drink and dose them with more. Down to bodies with this one. Enough of this dead weight. You carry him now. This is as far as I go.
You're flying back to Prague.
I need to meet with those devoured pigs. Need them to accelerate the timeline so our shipment clears customs immediately.
They will want more money.
Smugglers always want more money. But Valley won't get it.
So the men and I should stay here and proceed as planned?
Brown confirmed everything with Bikos last night. Date and time.
End of the line for you, friend.
Chicane, come in. How long have I been out?
Knew it would work. What?
Miller, it's Jensen. I can't raise Chicane.
Jensen? What's happened?
I walked into an ambush. Chicane could be in trouble.
Fuck. I'll see if I can raise him. Was it Marchenko?
Him and the gold-masked mercs from Dubai. They're in it together, posing as Ark. Marchenko admitted poisoning Rucker.
I'll call Leon. See how quickly they can get a team there. You stay low and find the exit.
Copy that. But these guys think I'm dead. Maybe I should take advantage of that and have a peek around. Might find out more about him.
This scares the living fucking bejesus out of me. Hey, could you your face in there. Wash your face now, you embarrassed.
Don't use it.
Positive contact!
Oh shit, these guys are tougher. They're the fucking masked guys.
Why aren't you on the street now?
Hold on. Dude, fucking hell. We're in trouble.
I'm horrified by this video.
I'm
Fascinated.
in so much trouble.
What?
I'm in so much trouble right now. You don't understand. This guy is... He's got blink. The guy has blink. Here he comes. Jesus. Shadow operative. Oh, there's more. There's more. Only got 4 left. Gotta come in here, pussy. Come on. You gotta come around this corner. Shit, shit, shit. Invisible ass fuck. Fuck. I'm like out of weapons. Oh, Jesse's stun gun. I forgot about you.
Position!
Sit, sit. Me and you, Og. Big Bear, you wanna come back up? Me and you, fuck you. You got a fucking sniper rifle? Don't mind if I do. Missile. Here, buddy. I'm gonna need all this ammo. I need a machine pistol, honestly, probably. Combat rifle too. Shotgun. Big, not full. Okay, so machine pistol it is. Who's got a machine pistol for me? This guy. Oh. I have 3 fucking sniper rifles. How much do I have with this? Oh, this one's decked out. Hell is this sniper rifle? Oh shit. Ew. God damn. Parasite Journey? I don't know. I have revolver ammo. I meant a shotgun, that's a special shotgun. Okay. Guard. It's a good sniper rifle. What? Ladies don't got mine. That's a problem. Old tool. What? You see that thing? That's all this stuff.
Oh!
Voice works. Voice works. What'd you have, Shadow Guy?
Is that good?
They saw me. They come in here? Yeah, he's over there. Okay.
Possible in my...
Use a sniper rifle up close? That's crazy. Look. got in here? Oh, fucking 4. Jesus, these guys are trying to get people out of here. What is this? You're fucking dead, guys. There's the garage. There's the hologram. It's a good place to see it.